Hi.
Hey Megan, how you doing? It's time for Weekly Geek on Friday, September 28th. How you doing?
I'm doing well. Ready for the weekend.
Excellent, excellent. So my first shout out is to Grant Harper, putting together our fantastic new website. I'm sure you've all come across it, but it's a great thing.
It looks great and it's really well organized, so can't complain.
That's right. And I've been hogging the Weekly Geek limelight, so I'm going to let you take over, Megan.
Oh, lovely. Okay, so I'm going to talk about databases for a second here. So in the library, this is our library site. You just go to Services, Library Media Center. And I just want to circle over here. We've got the Student Resource Center. We've got Global Issues in Context, the U.S. History in Context, and World History in Context. And the state subscribes to a lot of them too. So come down for the passwords and let us show you how to use them because they are great. We're also working on a new library website. So that'll be up and going as soon as I can finish it. So we'll have a nice access page to that also. And next week is Banned Books Week. Don't forget to come by and check out books that have been challenged in the past 10 years, 20 years, or 100 years. Charlotte Webb's on that list, as well as a bunch of other great ones. So celebrate our right to read.
Banned Book Week, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm super excited.
I've never personally banned a book.
Well, that's good.
All right, so a couple of things I just want to throw out there really quickly. I got a little message today from this one website that is Teachers Pay Teachers. This is growing quite a bit. It's won a couple of awards and stuff like that. It's where teachers post things that they think other teachers might want, that they've worked really hard on, they get a little credit for, and teachers will pay other teachers for that stuff.
No way!
Well, you think, well, that's gimmicky. I would never do that. I'll just do it myself. And then I got to thinking, well, the reason I got the email was because there was a teacher from Georgia who just passed the $1 million mark.
Whoa.
For some of her materials that are on here. So it actually does work, and it's really growing quite a bit. And, you know, when you start to think about it, maybe not a clutter-free classroom is worth $10 to you, but if you go down here to, like, the Hunger Games unit, I mean, this is a pretty substantial Hunger Games unit. $15, you start to think, well, how much is this worth to my time?
Right.
You can go preview it or even add it to a wish list down over here so that perhaps you could get a PO for it even and someone could buy it for you. So this is stuff that teachers have actually made.
And look right over here, there are some free things.
Lots of free stuff. You know, really $10 and up is pretty expensive for this stuff. And people throw all sorts of stuff out there that might be worth a couple of bucks to you.
Yeah.
So, just thinking about that, and, you know, I think it'd be great if we posted stuff, too.
Totally.
There's a lot of great things going on. You got that one thing that you worked hard on.
Yeah.
And you think, you know,
someone
I
else
can get paid for
this.
that.
Yeah.
Right, instead of just giving it away. All right, the last thing I want to show is something I try to talk about as much as I possibly can. It's a great tool. It's called Diigo, D-I-I-G-O, and really what it does is it's social bookmarking, and it's got a lot of power to it. But what I use it for is just really kind of bookmarking for my own purpose, because what you can do is you can organize them by tag. So all the social studies sites that I think I like, I tag as a social studies site and go on through. If you go on there, it's a really nice little tutorial. And one of the great things about it being a social networking site is I can create a Diigo group, and I can share it with you, Megan. Say we wanted to collect a bunch of information on banned books.
That'd be great.
And I had 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there. We could put them onto the same Diigo group, and then we'd have this big, long site. So I have 651 things bookmarked here. Now, the great thing is if I just did my normal bookmarks, it would be a list that would go on forever and ever and ever.
Yeah,
this allows you to tag them. And the tag thing nice about tagging is sometimes I'll come across stuff like, say, this one right here, who said that is like, you know, a couple of people, social studies and English might use it. So
yeah, that's great.
both people. So it's great. All right.
Have a great weekend.
You too, everybody.
We'll see you around.